You've been thinking about making a major move, and by major I mean probably moving across several oceans, moving continent, possibly from the continent of Africa to the west or the north, to the United States or the UK or Canada, or Australia or some other Germany, some other country. Or you've also been thinking, I'm tired of being up north or in the Western world, I'm going to move to the continent, to my motherland. You've been thinking about it and you've been wondering, which is worse, which is better? The move from the north to the south or from the south to the north? When I say south here, I'm talking about to the continent, and in particular, I'm referring to Ghana, because Ghana is one of the places that I've spent quite a substantial amount of time. If you're like that, stay tuned. I have some thoughts to share with you. Welcome back. This is Angie Marie, your Transitions GPS, and this is my YouTube channel, The Simple Secrets of a Happy Life. Thank you for joining me. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, though, I have one favor. Please go ahead and subscribe, like this video, click the notification bell if you're interested in content pertaining to travel, and I will be doing quite a bit of content regarding the continent and of course other matters that will help all of us in terms of living happier lives. Today we're talking about what is worse or better, depending on how you want to look at it, a move from Ghana to North America or the move from North America to Ghana. Yes, let's simplify it that way. What are the things that you get in Ghana? From my experience, number one, in Ghana there is peace and safety. I've been coming here from 2007 and I've always felt safe as a woman in Ghana. Secondly, there is healthy food. It's very obvious, everything is just fresh and healthy. So you get healthy food here, peace and safety. I think it's very good weather. I like the tropical climate. If you're someone who has to have a mix with winter and the snow, then you may not want to stay here, at least maybe for part of the year. You'll be here and part of the year you'll go where it's cold. I don't know. We're all different. But I think I like the good tropical weather. It reminds me of the Caribbean. I don't know if it's just this time of year, because I've never really spent more than probably 10 days, and this is the longest I've been here. So I'll see, but it's really, I like it. And if it does get a little warm, I can just turn the AC on. So there's peace and safety, good healthy food, good weather, and you get a warm welcome. Everybody talks about that. Once you land at that Kotoka International Airport, there's just something about the people. I guess they're probably trained in that way. They're very organized, they're very thoughtful, they're very gentle, respectful people. And the process, very clean airport. And the process of coming in and out seems to be very smooth to me. There are three main reasons we move across borders. And all of them start with an F. The first one is for freedom. So people who move, like they're refugees, asylees, people who have their lives are in danger, political problems, crime against them, religious issues, and racism. A lot of Americans decided that they were tired of the racism and the killing of blacks, and so a lot of Americans responded to the president of Ghana's call in 2019 to return, opening up its arms, opening up the country during the year of return to welcome people of African heritage, black people. So many people who are tired responded to that call. Freedom is one. The second reason people tend to move distances is for family. You have loved ones or family, US or England or wherever, the Caribbean, and you said, well, I want to go join my family. It's very important, the networks, the connections. We all need each other. We all need people. So that's another reason people move. And the third F is finances. People move for financial security so that they can take care of themselves and their families. And that's the foundation, the reasons people move. Is it better to move from Ghana to the United States or from the United States to Ghana? Now, here's the thing that I have to say, and that is that there is no baseline, one-size-fits-all situation. Like, as I said in my book, Lost Crossing Broadway, 40 Survival Lessons for the Wise Immigrant, and I have a link to the ebook right here. Good news, the audiobook is in the final stages of production, so very soon we're going to launch the audiobook. So for those of you who prefer to listen instead of to read, physically read, you have also that option. Click the link if you want an e-copy of my book. I gave 40 lessons for people who are moving mostly from the South, from the Caribbean, what they term third world, less developed or developing countries, to the advanced world, developed countries, some lessons, some pitfalls we should avoid. Now, what I've noticed is that the lessons or the principles or the suggestions, guidelines in that book will also help those who want to move from the north to the south. So this book is excellent, whichever direction you want to move in. All right, so get a copy of the book. That's the bottom line. What are you waiting for? Just click the link and buy the book. Which is better? Moving from Ghana to the United States, or North America, or from North America to Ghana? And I'm going to say that there is no one-size-fits-all situation. And one of the principles that I had in the book is that we have to do our research and a thorough analysis of our specific situations. So, for example, your age. Are you retired? Do you have money? Do you have savings? Are you getting a fixed income that if you move wherever, there's a set amount that's coming into you every month, in your hands every month? Are you stable financially? Do you have good family support? Do you have young children? If you make the move, are you moving with children who are minors? Are you moving with babies? Do you have teenagers, young adults? What is your particular situation and your circumstances? What we find is that most people who are up to their mid-50s or so, or of working age, tend to do better when they move to the north in search of opportunities, because unfortunately in the continent and in Ghana, the unemployment rate is high and the opportunities for jobs is not as much as it is in the advanced world. So we'd have to do a proper analysis of what it is that we want. What are the needs of the family? Schooling, educational institutions, tertiary institutions. What is it that our children want to do? Do they want to study this particular field that's better for them to do it in the more advanced country, or do we want them to stay here because this is better? So we have to do the cost benefit, we have to do the analysis on all sides to make a decision. And here is the main conclusion that I have come to, and that is that the most important variable when you're moving from North America to Ghana is health. That's my opinion. Are you healthy? Are you strong? If you are in good health, physical health, you're more likely to handle it, because the medical institutions, the medical infrastructure is better up north. They're more advanced. They have the capabilities and the machines and the technology to deal with certain things. So if you are in good health and still strong, and you feel that you don't want a stressful life, you want the peace and safety that I mentioned, the healthy food, good weather, the warmth of the people, and so on, and you're healthy and strong, then Africa is okay. And then again, it also depends on your financial situation. If you're going there looking for a job, you're gonna be disappointed. So you have to know how you're gonna be able to survive financially. Good health is number one. The second thing you need if you're moving from the north to the south is connections. Family connections, good networks. And somehow I've noticed since 2019 to date, there have been a lot of networks, and I'm telling you, they're so good. Expatriate networks, they're very supportive. If you have questions, need help, need some guidance, they're there to help. So that's good. Very, very good. Facebook groups and other social media groups. And if you have locals who are just like family, here the culture is once you're pretty much older than they are, or they see you, with respect, a lot of people even call you mom or dad and so on. So you can develop family, you can create family that you did not give birth to or that were not blood. And sometimes family is really more than blood. So if you have that kind of support, then moving from the north to the south could be okay for you. And as I said, finances. So health, support, finances. Now, all the other problems that you may notice, I'm not saying it's a bed of roses. There's no bed of roses anywhere. So if you can ignore the infrastructural problems while they're still being developed, and you're probably not on the road a lot anyway in the traffic, and navigating side roads, feeder roads, and you're able to get good internet so you can maintain your communication up north, then you'll be okay. It all depends on the individual situation. That overall, in general, whether it's better or worse depends on your health, age, financial situation. For those who are younger and want to set themselves up financially and build and have opportunities, and you have connections, family who can sponsor you to move overseas, then that could be better for you as well. Depending on age, your personal situation, your financial support, the sponsorship, family connections, someone who could help you to relocate there, then that is also okay in that area. So thank you so much for listening. We have to do our research and make a decision based on a proper analysis of our specific individual needs.